What's up guys, it's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, we are going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're just going to be doing a couple of raids. I thought it might be good just to show you guys some of my team compositions and also to show you my ugly mug. So welcome to the channel. Welcome one, welcome all. We have officially met, so it's good to meet you all. But let's get into it. So we got some raiding to do, and I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite teams. So we're going to go up against this team first of all. We're just literally going for a little bit of a cup run today. So we can see this team. I mean, I always do take a look at the defensive team before I decide which team I'm going to attack with. Sometimes you can go lazy raiding. That's completely up to you. I mean, do what you feel is best. But I like to have a look at the team. So we've got Vaishali. Obviously, she's going to be causing some pretty serious sand damage if we let her. And that is at the second mana charge, and she's got a cleanse as well. So it's probably not the greatest idea to bring somebody with a great amount of ailments against her. She only dispels on the second charge, so we'll watch out for that. And then Cao, a slow speed hero. I'm not too worried about him. We've got Hathor without the costume. I mean, this player is level 69. Elm Famalafica, I think. And then we have another slow speed hero, Sneferu. He can do some pretty serious damage, and then buff blocking. So this is a pretty good setup where you've got the buff blocker and you've got a fast speed cleanser as well. So it's very difficult to know whether you should bring buffs, whether you should bring ailments. But because they've got some slow speed heroes on here, I'm going to go with a slow speed team myself. So this is a team that I've sort of put together since I've got Winifred with that bard bonus, because she's actually quite good. I mean, she can get Lady of the Lake, who I'm going to put in here as well. She can get her to charge easily within 3 tile matches with the right troop on her. And then I'm going to put in Ludwig, another slow speed hero, and I'm going to put in Lu Bu as well, another slow speed hero. So we've literally got 4 slow speed heroes in this team. And then the only average speed hero we're going to put in here is going to be Exnol, and he's only there for the mana boost. So we need to make sure that our troops are switched around. You can see I've got my 1 legendary troop here, nothing super amazing. So I'm going to put in a mana troop on Ludwig. He's going to get the mana troop. We can get away with the 11% mana bonus with Exnol, so the 30. I almost actually, when I converted the troop, I didn't have the right troops to get this team up, so it did require a little bit of leveling, but I'm there now. So anyway, and then we'll put the Cyclops troop that I'm leveling on Lu Bu. And then we need to make sure that Lady of the Lake gets that 20% mana boost, because that with the costume is what's going to make her be able to charge within 3 tiles as well. And that is pretty much our setup that we're going to go into this battle with. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going 3-2, 4 slow speed heroes against a pretty alright looking team. So let's have a go for it. Right, so basically what I'm looking for ideally is 3 purple matches. And there it is. What do you know? Right, so there are plenty of purples here, so we've just got to be careful about how we do this. So I can see I've got a 1, 2, and then I just want to move my 3rd match into position. So I'm thinking that if I I'd rather trigger Vaishali at the first charge. So if I can get some damage on her, I'm going to do that match, so that green match, and then I'm going to, I think, so just bear with me 1 second, guys. Okay, so we've got that and that. Right, so I'm going to do the purple match. I'm actually going to do the purple Dragon Bomb, because then that should give me, there we go, right. So it gives me another trio, and it gives me another Dragon Bomb as well on the right hand side. So there's a little bit of thought that's going into this one, but we should be all right. I kind of want to trigger Vaishali. Let's see, it doesn't really matter, because if she dispels, I really want to trigger her at her first charge. Okay, so I'm going to do this suggested match, because then that will bring me up my 3rd purple match. Let's just hope that she doesn't... Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted. But it's okay. We'll be able to deal with it, hopefully. So she has given me this massive sand damage, and she's put that horrible mana generation curse on me. But luckily, we had a really good starting board. So we can just go ahead and we'll kill Vaishali right there. And now we can get going with our team. So we're going to put Ludwig's Mojo Jojo Heebie Jeebie stuff up. We are going to fire off Lu Bu. So he's going to just block any kind of buffs that are going to be going on. So obviously if we're unlucky enough that Hathor fires off, she's going to have to get rid of that minion in order to give them element immunity. And then we're going to fire Exnol. And then we're kind of just looking for a green match. So I think I'm just going to do this move. It might seem like I've got plenty going on other than that, but I really want basically just to show you the power of this team with the mana control. So Lady of the Lake gets her minions out there, and now we should be looking pretty good. So basically it's just going to be a case of preventing everybody else from firing. So with those 3 purple matches, even if the board is not quite as amazing as this one has been, I must say this doesn't happen every single time that I raid. But this team is just designed to prevent everybody else from going off. And it just allows you, as you can see, we've got a little bit of freedom now. Lady of the Lake going off again. So now we've got more minions going out. I'm not sure what happened to my other minions actually. Did somebody hit me with slash attacks? Oh, it's that sand damage that's the problem. That sand damage is a killer. Let's see if at least we get the minion hits out before the sand damage triggers. I think that's probably some kind of small mercy. But now that the sand damage is gone, I should still have 1 charge left. Unfortunately though, I'm gonna have to deal with some healing from Hathor. And I'm gonna have to deal with a buff block as well. Like I said, this team is not badly built actually. To be fair, it could have been a lot worse. So I'm not going to put up any buffs because I'm just going to get punished for it. But I think that hopefully we've done enough damage by now to be able to chop these guys down. Let's get some mana going from Exnol. And then we've got to do this the slow way, where we can't take advantage of Ludwig's buff, at least for another 3 turns. Jeez, that buff block for 3 turns is quite a long time actually. I don't have Archie, so I'm not really used to it. Right, I mean, it's pretty much a done deal this, to be fair. But I just want to also sort of let you guys know this is a good example of how you can use a slow speed team against a slightly faster speed team, and it still doesn't really matter as long as the synergies are there between the heroes. So yeah, we've still got these minions out. They're just going to do their thing. And this is one of my favorite teams because it's kind of like a no thinker. So yeah, that is just a little bit of a raid video for you guys. I'll be sharing some others with other teams. Please do let me know what you think about this kind of format. And I'm looking into trying to do a couple of war videos for you all as well. Just to give you a better understanding of how I play the game. And maybe it will be helpful to some of you guys out there as well. And that's basically all I'm about. So I wish you guys all the best. Drop us a like and subscribe. Share it with your mother. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye for now.